Schuss verlagern!
Gardner, clear that sector on the right! Tipper, take lead! God, start clearing these buildings!
Right, come on, Joe, let's go! Ich ergebe mich!
Close behind.
Ne quitte pas!
Bonjour à toutes et à tous, j'espère que vous allez bien. Comme je vous le disais, regardez, il y a les moyens qui ont été mis en place. Ici, il y a écrit 3, 2, 1, il faut trier, oui, il faut trier ces déchets. C'est hyper important et le mettre à la poubelle. Ici pour le jaune et ici pour les ordures ménagères. Regardez, tout est écrit, tout est indiqué ici. Et en plus, regardez, à côté de moi, voilà, il y a encore des poubelles. Donc on ne peut pas dire qu'il n'y a pas les moyens. C'est à nous de jeter à la poubelle. Prenez soin de vous. Je vous dis à très très bientôt.
All right. It's January. It's cold. And let's say hello to our co-hosts, Gene and GP.
Yeah.
Are you there?
Hello, man.
All right. All systems are firing. If you can hear us out there, don't be afraid to let us know in the chat. Just say yes in the chat if you can hear us. And we always try to start the show to answer a very important question. And that question is,
Who
are these guys?
Who are those guys? Who are they?
Who are those guys? Gene, do you know?
I would like to know who are those guys. I would love to know.
That's right.
All the when they came back, if they came back to America.
And this is why we're here doing these broadcasts, because we want to put a name and a story behind these faces. And these images come from a website. So I wonder if GP or Gene, if you'd like to tell the audience about this website, n'oublionsjamais.fr.org. Tell the audience a little about the website and what it entails, what it is. Did I lose you guys? We might be experiencing technical difficulties. Gene, GP, are you there? Looks like we may have lost them. Gene, GP. Okay, they may have to restart. I'm not sure. What happened? I'll try to continue, and they'll come back. If you got to restart, Gene, I don't see you there. I'm muting you and unmuting you, but these things happen, and we'll get through it eventually. So if you have to restart, go ahead and restart. Are you there? No? Okay. That's all right. All right. So this website is a memoir of GP's grandfather. And there's over 114 images, photos, Polaroids of GIs as they were making their way through the Ziegfeld line. And what is so powerful about these images is not only do you get to see sort of the soldiers as they were and how close they were as friends, but you see some of the very first images of the Holocaust, some really intense, horrific, first ever images of the internment camps that the Nazi had in Germany. So we don't have Gene or GP. We had them there, and they looks like the audio has no sound. Yeah. Okay, she's giving me okay, so I'm gonna say to them, can we go ahead and restart? We're messaging him, so we're gonna see if they can restart their computer and come back. So I'll hold on down the fort while they are restarting. And what we
Si je lui avais
all right, there they are. Oh, okay. So they were starting. They'll be back soon. Okay, so we're broadcasting every Sunday, and we're sort of getting the technical issues solved. We are taking a setup, which is my setup, which is very technically evolved, and Gene and GP, they prefer to be anonymous. And it's cool because if you're somebody who has something important to say, you don't necessarily want to all of a sudden have to become a TV producer and worry about lighting and everything like that. So Gene and GP are just transmitting through an iPad, which is going to have its limitations, and then they have an avatar in which we use as they speak to get people interested in what they're saying visually. And so with Jane, she has a portrait that she likes of Bridget Bardot that she was given, and this is her avatar right here. And so whenever she speaks, we use this avatar of Jean Tonic, and whenever GP talks, we try to use this avatar. And so this is really, really good if you're out there and you're looking to create a broadcast, but are worried about your appearance. So you do not have to be worried about your appearance, and you don't have to be worried about technical problems, because we're going live here right now, and then, oh my goodness, it looks like
Okay.
Jean is back. Are you back, Jean?
Yeah, we're back. We are back.
All right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We need some clap.
So you guys were gone, and you were restarting. I was telling the audience about how we're using sort of an anonymous format with Gene and GP. They're behind the scenes. They don't have a big sort of setup like I do. And so they've got an avatar that they use to just use their voices, which is the most important thing. So I would like maybe for Gene and GP talk about a little bit about how they feel about our broadcasts and not being sort of the center of the attention visually. What are your thoughts about that?
For me, to me, I don't like to be. I don't want to be in front of every people. Everything about showing yourself, being a show, piss me off. I prefer to be. Yeah, it's my character. It's the way I am. I prefer to be behind, stay behind. It's my character, so it's perfect for me.
It's a comfortable format for
Yeah,
you. It's
yeah.
comfortable, just
It's the
like
way
this.
I am. I don't like to be show off. I won't. No.
Okay. Private person?
Ce que ça représente, ce que ça
GP, do you have
En
thoughts?
fait,
Anything to
le
say?
fait qu'on ait décidé de se cacher derrière un avatar, et pourquoi est-ce que ça représente? Moi, je dis, moi, c'est la manière dont je suis, et je n'ai pas envie de me montrer. Show off.
Ouais, c'est.
Mais...
Et puis, nous vieillissons, tu sais, nous vieillissons. Donc, mais c'est vrai que tous les deux, on a plutôt un caractère à être pas anonyme, mais voilà, une forme d'invisibilité. Invisibilité physique, mais pas intellectuelle.
No,
tu vois?
to me it's worse than that, because
On se montre, là,
all the no, it's nothing. All the internet is hacked by DA, by everything is recorded. We are monetizing. You understand me? Somebody's watching
Monetized, yes.
Okay, they're all watching us. So I got no doubt that people getting my data. Okay, but my data gonna be easy to take. Okay, I want to keep them. I want to keep a little control of my data. That's all.
Sure.
That's all.
Ouais, the same for
And
me.
your image.
The same.
Yeah.
The same.
Même chose.
Oui, c'est ça. Mais là, c'est le journal, donc c'est local.
Mais peu importe, c'est pris d'une certaine manière, c'est pas tout. Je veux dire, quand on t'enregistre, on prend énormément de paramètres. Hein. Voilà, même là, je parle, il capte énormément de paramètres en moi.
Liam, soon GP on X with Cédric.
On
Yes,
X.
yes.
Yeah,
Not
baby.
not premium, but middle. You know, middle. 100 euro for a year. Ouais,
Sure.
100 euro.
Per year.
And the website,
Super.
website on X, et tout ce que nous ferons, on va communiquer sur X. Tu vois? Et
Good.
oui.
All right. Can you, JP, peut-être expliquer trop petit le site web? You guys went out.
Il faut, oui, parce qu'il est trop petit. Bah oui, parce qu'il faut prendre la vague. Il faut prendre la vague. Voilà. La vague, en ce moment, elle n'est pas en Europe. Donc, l'outil de communication X, c'est l'idée de Cédric. Hein, parce que l'informaticien, c'est Cédric. La personne qui maîtrise les créations de sites, c'est Cédric. C'est lui qui a l'idée. Et après,
voilà, nous avons trouvé que c'était un moyen de communiquer sur notre action, voilà, d'une façon intelligente. Voilà.
Super. Okay.
Bah
That's
oui.
fantastic. And while you guys were rebooting, I was telling the audience what our objective is here to try to find the names and the stories behind the photos. And so and we like to talk about all things French. And so I'd like to talk about this idea of so let's see if I can do it like we showed in the cold open. If I can yes. So here we have in the background the D-Day landing, and somehow the horrors of war turned into this passion for Poubelle, the passion de Poubelle. French is so passionate about the ordination, the Poubelle, the garbage. Just, oh, la, la, it's such a big thing. All over, you have 3 sacs de toit, 3
Oui, mais
sacks to organize your
Liam,
garbage. And so I was wondering if you guys have something to say
Liam,
about
it's
that.
a way to make money. Just a way to make money.
Our
What?
garbage is it's gold.
Yes.
Our garbage is gold.
Yes, with the factory,
It's gold.
you make money with the factory. You make money with your garbage after. You make. It's capitalism.
I'm already listening commercial talking about our old cellular phone that we got in our drawer waiting.
Oui.
And people are trying to get them because they're full of important materials.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? So the old
Yeah.
Nokia, the old
Yeah,
ancien
there's a lot
Nokia,
of commercial who try to push us to sell our old phone for nothing, for not a lot, but there's a lot of phone in the drawer in the population. Yeah,
Yes.
and it's a lot of metal, precious metal stock there. So you got some commercial
Sure.
trying to attack you and try to make you sell for nothing, for a few dollars, for nothing, and to recycle them.
Ah oui, mais c'est ce que l'on disait il y a quelque temps. C'est tu crées un problème et tu amènes une solution. Tu fabriques des emballages en plastique, tout ce qui est vendu, la viande, tout ça, dans du plastique. Et après, eh ben, il faut s'en débarrasser. Alors, on crée une structure pour s'en débarrasser. Alors que c'est principalement dans les supermarchés, hein, le plastique. Hein. C'est principalement l'industrie agroalimentaire, industrial food. Tout ça, ça fabrique.
Yes, the food of
Oui,
industry,
tout ça
garbage
fabrique.
is the food.
C'est un moyen,
The
c'est un moyen de
nourriture.
faire de l'argent, beaucoup d'argent. C'est sans fin. Tu comprends?
No, it's just so easy to resolve the problem of the plastic and the garbage. Say, don't produce them.
Ben oui.
Don't produce
C'est
them.
ce que je voulais dire. Ben oui, c'est ce que je voulais dire.
Mais oui,
Ben
C'est
oui.
vrai.
it's so easy. You can easily make a big container in every house, everywhere, and fill them with liquid that they need. Milk, I don't know, milk, coca, whatever. You could have some truck who pass everywhere, every houses, and
Sure.
fill all of the house. You don't need all these bottles. You know.
Et tu sais, Liam, en France, dans les conseils d'administration, je ne sais pas comment on dit en anglais,
Dis-le en français. Hein,
conseil
manière, hein.
d'administration des sociétés de tri de déchets, tu retrouves It's
Oui.
always the
Les
same political
producteurs.
man. No, it's always the same political man, you know, behind the desk. Always the same local mafia. Bon, ben oui.
Exactement. And pourquoi the le trans, le gauche, le liberal socialism, it's like the garbage is the new Jesus. It's the new thing. Like, oh, let's worship. It's like le Père, Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost. En français, le Père, le Fils.
Le Saint-Esprit. Le Saint-Esprit.
Le verre, le papier, le plastique.
Mais tu sais, Liam, il faut détourner les gens. Il faut détourner les gens des vraies questions. Voilà, c'est ça. Ce système médiatique produit de faux débats, s'intéresse à ce qui est minime, mais ne s'intéresse pas au principal. Donc, on crée des débats, on crée de l'argent, on crée une nouvelle religion. On divise les gens. Il y a les pour, il y a les contre. C'est toujours le même truc. Tu fais du pognon et tu fais en sorte que les gens se disputent, toi, s'engueulent, tu vois. Le tout, c'est ça le plus important, la division. La division au niveau religieux. Regarde combien. Moi, je serais plutôt animiste. Tu sais, les arbres, la nature, tu vois. Il y a plein de religions, tu vois. Mais il faut que les gens se tapent dessus et le politique sait très bien comment faire pour nous occuper et que nous fucker le cerveau. Il nous fuck le cerveau. Voilà ce que je dis. Il nous fuck le cerveau. Voilà. Et nous sommes tous égaux et nous sommes tous égaux. Juste, c'est pas la peine de se déguiser avec des drapeaux arc-en-ciel. Voilà, la tolérance n'a rien à voir avec le militantisme. Le militantisme, c'est la manipulation. Voilà, c'est tout. Tu sais, il y avait une manifestation à Washington aujourd'hui avec, tu sais, pour les mouvements pour les femmes, les mouvements LGBT, la planète devant la Maison Blanche aujourd'hui, là, avec des pancartes. Ils défilaient, tu sais. Voilà, bon, tout ça, à un moment donné, ça va faire que ça va apparaître pour ce que c'est, c'est-à-dire une manipulation, une escroquerie. Voilà.
And Jean, do you have anything else to add?
Oh, yes, maybe. I believe that people understand more than they understand. And I believe that people don't believe anymore those bullshit, and I'm sure it's gonna happen a big shift. A big shift.
You feel it? Yeah.
Maybe not immediately, but it will come because the people who wake up can come back. You know, when you wake up and you understand how much the TV, the marketing, the commercial system, the enterprise, everything is rules you, and taking your money and taking your power, and
Also, the synchronicity is incroyable.
Yeah. And I would like you to maybe inform yourself about the 100 monkey. Do you know this theory about the 100 monkey?
Oui, c'est le singe dans l'île de Japon, japonaise.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Oui, manger la patate, la patate.
They used to feed those animals because it's in island in Japan. There were some animals and they used to feed them because they put them in the island with food. So they used to feed them, and they bring them potatoes. And in one of them island, there were further island. One of this monkey realized that the potatoes in the sand, it was ugly, but you can put some salt in it.
Du salbe. Nettoyer du salbe.
And make it better and tasty, and after a while, without any communication, all the monkey in all the island, there were more than 100 islands, do the same things, cleaning the potatoes for not making them sandy, and eat them and make them better. So I'm sure that we are all connected. We are all, in a way or another, we are all connected, and I'm sure that we are in the age, in a border, in a moment where they know the power, know that the people begin to understand how they rule.
Mhm. In fact, we are living in a big zoo, but it's time to say enough. Enough is enough.
Enough.
You
Enough
know,
is
voilà,
enough.
trop, c'est trop. C'est le moment, quoi.
No, because also it's occurred in the same way that some people in the elite, most richest people in the world, seems to say that they don't need us anymore. They got robots, they got way to produce for themselves, and so but not only the human being, all the living stuff, they don't need the living stuff anymore. You know, we are in a breaking point, because it's not possible. The nature got 1,000 years of try and fail and make a success of it, and the thousands of millions of years to do that. All can some American or whatever rich people can compare to those 100 million years of testing the living,
Evolution.
They can be compare of it. So they try to compare about the evolution, but they're gonna fail. And it's because they're gonna fail that we can really wake up all the people and get it all out of this dictator. We are living in the dictator. We're slaves without knowing it. We are slaves. We are obliged to wake up every day and going to make a bad work that we don't like, we don't pay well, can't pay the bill, and making us suffering every day. And they want us to suffer, because when we suffer,
Right, and we're so and we are slaves, and it seems like we are so happy to be like enslaved by garbage, and saving the earth, and it's crazy. But I agree, yes.
it's the part of people who's watching TV or watching commercial stuff, who's running for buying the ultimate stuff, who's want to be a really fashion person, having the ultimate expensive stuff. Is this kind of people is that thing,
Sure.
but
Status.
I think this kind of world is going to be collapsed, because we can provide, even in metal. How many tons of uh, uh, land and the water you have to remove to make tons of copper. Do you know how many tons?
No,
It's
I
it's
don't.
it's
I don't.
10
I
to
don't know.
100. It's 1 gram for 1 ton. It's 1 gram.
Holy moly!
Yeah.
1 gram of copper, so 1 ton
Yes.
of
And for other metal, it's
wow.
worse. It's worse than 1 gram for 1 ton. And I don't know how many water contaminate. And I was listening a conference of um, an eminent woman who's an engineer, minor engineer, saying we don't have the resource to provide to the world they promised to us. Point. We don't have the resource to provide it. I mean, we can make all those screens. We have to understand that all this modern world is built on metal. It is built on all those precious metals.
Yes.
Okay? So I told you the scale is 1 gram for a ton. For
1
copper.
ton. 1 ton.
For other metal is worse. For gold is worse. For a crucial metal used for phone or it's worse. It's a few grams for ton. Can you imagine? So the
Yeah.
word that they're selling us, they can provide it for 7 billion people. So make your math.
Yes. Do your
Make your
math. It's not that hard to figure out.
Where you can make some economy.
Cheap.
Where you can make some economy.
Yeah, and they say Nikola Tesla was transmission of the electricity, sends the pill, sends without wire, without sends the copper,
Free energy.
cuivre,
Free energy.
free energy.
Énergie libre, mais oui.
Yeah.
Et le moteur quantique.
But free
So-
energy is already there. They try to control the stuff. They don't want it to be free. They're killing people. They're doing whatever they can do to keep it in control because they're going to collapse the table, the actual energy table power. They're going to collapse everything. So
Yeah,
they try
sure.
to control the stuff. But it's going to come because you can break the wave. You can break the wave of the technology, but also you can break the wave of the people understanding, waking up. Because you know what? Even if there are 1 people in a million who wake up about this word run, he never come back. You understand what I mean?
Right.
He never
True,
come
yeah.
back. So that means that we're growing little by little. And maybe the 100 monkey one day arrived, because
Maybe the 100th monkey, and maybe we're doing our part to spread the word, open people's minds.
who knew?
And
Who knew?
Who knows? We do our part.
The good question is, what do you need to live? What do you need really to live? What is it essential to live? Not to grow much. Just to live with happiness, family, children, good food, free energy.
Good food.
And you don't go to work in the factory after this. When you've got free energy, your own food in your garden, plus besoin d'aller travailler toute la journée. Tu comprends? Tu te libères de ton esclavage. Tu te libères quand tu peux déjà, toi, avoir... Parce que en France, tu sais, il y a les impôts directs, c'est l'impôt sur le revenu, et les impôts indirects, c'est la TVA. Tu vois, tout le monde paye des impôts en France. Et comme disait Christine, les impôts servent à payer les intérêts aux banquiers.
Jen.
Ouais. Donc on peut pas, c'est cuit, on peut pas s'en sortir. Tu ne commences, c'est comme si tu fais un crédit, mais tu ne rembourses jamais le principal. Tu rembourses toujours les intérêts de ton crédit. Donc ton banquier, ta maison, elle sera toujours à lui parce que tu n'auras jamais remboursé le capital.
It's a scam. We are living in a scam.
Yes.
On vit dans
a scam.
A scam. Everything is a scam. Where
Green,
is our money?
New scam.
The people.
Where's our money?
The people should get up and just asking, where is our money? People should be more angry, more. It's their life. They don't realize they're spending their time. I think they poison it with all this bad food they're eating. I think they completely poison it. Yeah,
Destroy the mind
Yeah.
through poison.
C'est ça,
really.
c'est ça.
Because they're stealing everywhere. That's crazy. That's crazy. How deep they can go.
We are awake.
How deep
Oh.
can they
We
go?
are awake because we drink water source. You know, the famous
Yes.
source in Le Vintrou. You know.
No, but
JP and Jean live in the south of France in a very wonderful community with lots of homegrown French awesome food, fresh eggs, fresh lait cru, baby.
Et the water.
Yeah.
And the water.
good water.
And the
but
mountain.
also we can plant seeds in our garden. Mean we can plant seed for cure ourselves. You know, to
Yes.
feed and to cure, and experiment the living soil that everyone should do, because I used to say, if tomorrow the world collapses and you put some young woke people in a farm with chicken, they're gonna
They don't know.
they're gonna
They're
die.
gonna die.
They're gonna die watching the chicken running because they don't know how to do. So we forgot all the skill for doing stuff. You know,
True.
preparing and killing animals and
Ouais, but in the 15-minute city, it's very difficult to
to
have chicken.
We have to reconquer keeping all those skills, learn
Yes.
skills, and that's why I'm at the place where I am. You know, so we are in the middle in the forest, in the top of the Black Forest in the south of France, where because we are in the top, I hope and I think that the weather is better because
Cleaner
we
air.
we are in the source is going down. The water is going down. So more
Right.
it is going down, worse it is. And so we got a good fresh water. So we are lucky. In a way, people don't want to be where we are because they think it's too far. But it's not that far. It's 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes ago from a market or a middle town.
Centreville. Okay.
No, it's not that far. But for the people, it's far, so they don't want to live there. So we are not so much people living in the forest.
And the most important, the water, on dit filtré. It's a, you know, it's a granite, c'est granitique, c'est des granites. Comment on dit le granite en anglais, Liam?
The kind of stone, granite.
Granite, yeah.
Voilà.
Granite stone, yeah.
C'est très dur, c'est très dur.
It's a kind of good filter for water.
And good energy.
So the water is good. You know, you've been there. The water, they say it's not tasted. You got a stamp in a wall to say that the water is not tasted for drinking. But the water is super good.
It's just a protection for the mayor.
They just don't want people come and get water for free.
And if we think about it, right, that's what our guys fought for, right?
Yeah.
They didn't fight so we could organize garbage. They fought for clean water, right? They fought.
Oui, tout à fait.
You're so right. You're so right.
Tout à fait.
You're so right.
De toute façon, tu sais, Liam, chaque soldat, à la fin d'une guerre, pense que c'est la dernière. La Première Guerre mondiale, il y en a eu une deuxième, Donc à chaque fois, les gens qui se battent se disent, ça y est, voilà, c'est vraiment pour tuer le mal, quoi. Et non. Donc oui, qu'est-ce qu'ils penseraient? Ouais, qu'est-ce qu'ils penseraient? Ouais, ouais. Au même âge, hein, au même âge, hein. Là, ils reviennent du passé, tu les téléportes comme Monsieur Spock en 2025, et là, c'est retour vers le futur, tu vois.
It's funny because GP is the same of Leonard Nimoy.
Yeah.
You look like
Same de quoi?
Leonard Nimoy.
Nimoy.
You know,
Leonard
yeah,
Nimoy.
the Spock
Doctor, Mr.
actor.
Spock.
Ouais, c'est Spock.
It's my point of view, you know, but it looks like so similar.
Ouais. But I'm 62. I've seen Star Trek. Yes, I've seen Star Trek in the 70s. Yes. It's not science fiction. It's just science.
That was, it was a big, Dr. Spock. Live well and prosper. He was his sign. But anyways, so yeah, our guys fought so we could be free to have lake crew, raw milk if we wanted, to have fresh eggs and chickens in our backyard, not worried about bird flu.
Eggs every day, but
every day, right? Jean's got fresh eggs every
everywhere
day.
in the area we can get some good dish, good element, good food everywhere. Some people produce everywhere. We are in the country. There's some sheep, some cows, some houses,
Some foie gras.
some ducks, some everything. So you can get everything directly from the producer. So you eat some.
Right, and that's what we fought for.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. It's not all
I learned
about.
to produce myself. And I try to learn to produce myself stuff. Tomatoes, zanzini, or whatever. Vegetables. And flowers and produce and see how the living is working. Everybody should try to grow seeds. You know, I give an announcement to people listen to me. Even every time you're eating some date or a mango or whatever, try to grow a tree about the
So take the seed from your date or take the seed from your mango and put it in the ground.
Grow tree and put it in a soil, yeah. And try to make grow some things. Is the only one thing is working in Earth. You know, it's a secret in Earth. Really?
In French, green.
The magic.
In French, green hand. Tu sais, la main verte. Tu vois? La vibration.
La main verte.
La vibration, la vibration. Eh oui. Alors, tiens, je voudrais dire quelque chose, Liam. Nous allons recevoir, cette semaine qui vient, nous allons recevoir la photo encadrée que nous allons envoyer à la Maison Blanche. Alors, quand on aura...
Okay, awesome. So we're sending some photos to the White House. We're going to be contacting the diplomats who are in charge of the liaison between France and America. We're going to try to get this thing really moving, right? So we can find out who our guys are, man.
On va demander par courrier à la Maison Blanche. Il faut demander, toutes les initiatives sont bonnes. Ce que nous faisons ensemble est positif. Les courriers que nous envoyons sont positifs. Il faut chercher, c'est très, très dur. Il faut demander. J'ai vu qu'il y avait des livres qui ont été écrits sur la 3e division blindée, mais au-delà de ça, c'est surtout, plus je regarde de photos de cette période sur les groupes Facebook, plus je trouve que quand même le photographe qui a pris ces photos il y a un plus toujours. Il y a, je sais pas, une pose, il y a un cadre pour certaines photos, hein. Les photos de soldats. Il a un œil, le photographe. Donc, on va demander un petit peu partout, sur X, partout, on demande. Et puis peut-être qu'un jour, quelqu'un nous dira, oui, j'ai reconnu quelqu'un de ma famille, et ce jour-là, ça renforce l'amitié entre les peuples. Tu vois?
All right. Great news. We're moving on to X. We're hitting the White House. We're taking this show on the road. I think we could give a round of applause for that. All right. So if you recognize any of our guys, all right, these are soldiers who are from an album of GP's grandfather. Reach out to us at n'oublionsjamais.fr or n'oublionsjamais.org, and there's the contact information, and you can there's places in the website where you can add to each photo and say, hey, I think I know this guy, or he kind of looks like this, or maybe they're here in this part of Bastogne, or so on and so forth. So if you have any information, this is why we're doing the broadcasts every Sunday, to raise awareness and find out who our guys are. All right. Dernier mot, any last words?
Power to the people.
Power to the
If
people.
somebody hear me in America and recognize some guys, please let us know. We're waiting for you.
Yes.
Please. We're waiting for you. You heard Jane. We are waiting for you. All right. This was another great podcast, even though we had a little bit of technical difficulties in the beginning. This is our longest podcast, almost an hour. So that was great. All right, guys. Thanks.
Thanks, Liam.
À la prochaine.
Yes.
See you next time. Okay. Take care.
À bientôt.
À dimanche prochain.